move to Icecrown Citadel. My Death Gate will take us there. High Lord Bolvar Foredragon has recovered from his battle with Sylvanas Windrunner. He awaits us, along with our allies.
Here we go. We're live, ready to go.
Look to the sky and you will see the results of her actions. I have never beheld anything like this. But shattering the helm also freed Bolvar Foredragon from the burden of being the Lich King. Bolvar believes he knows where the Banshee has taken those she abducted. He awaits you at the Frozen Throne. The leaders of the Alliance and Horde have gathered with him.
The peace remains tenuous. These are troubled times. Our people need stability, Alliance and Horde alike.
We will face whatever comes.
It is good that you have arrived. We need heroes like you in this dire hour. When Sylvanas shattered the Helm of Domination, she was touched by the power it released. I can sense the echoes of that power, and I know where she is gone. If you wish to rescue your leaders, the Shattered Helm can open a path. It cannot bring you back, however. That you must do on your own. The risk is great, champion, but there is no other way. We will begin the ritual at once.
When the Banshee shattered the helm, it tore a gaping wound through the veil between our world and the Shadowlands. During my vigil upon the Frozen Throne, I caught fleeting glimpses into the realms of death. Among them, I saw a place of inescapable darkness. That is where you must go, if you are to save those Sylvanas has taken. Together, we can open the way. Place the shards of domination around the circle of rule. When the helm rested upon my head, it took all my will to keep its insidious power in check. Many times, I nearly faltered. I could sense a dark presence at the edge of my consciousness. Not Arthas, not Ner'zhul. Something else. I dare not travel with you. Even free of the helm, I fear I would become bound to the will of its true master. But this threat cannot be left unchecked. Therefore you must venture where I cannot. The dangers you face will be considerable. Alone, you may well be outmatched. To aid in this task, the Knights of the Ebon Blade shall lend you their strength.
Thank you, man. Good luck in your grind, too.
Has volunteered to fight at your side.
I didn't log into all my tunes like I said I was.
Fear death, here or in realms beyond.
Living mortals were never intended to cross beyond the veil. Where you are going, you may be unable to return. But there is no other course. Death comes to claim Azeroth. It falls to you to defend her. The time has come. Take up the Shattered Helm, and we will open the rift.
I know, you're absolutely right. I couldn't wait. I was like, here I am. I'm going in.
The path opens.
Your courage will be remembered, champion. Aldiel Shalar.
Find those who were taken and bring them home. She is mine to kill.
Tyrande, don't do this.
For innocent
Oh snap!
Draenor!
Ninja mode! Ninja mode!
We cannot lose you to the darkness.
Oops.
You made it through the rift. Good. I doubt this mission could succeed without you. No sign yet of the High Priestess. Perhaps she charged ahead into the chaos. All is not lost.
Not the most ideal of arrivals, but at least we are still in one piece. I have not seen any sign of Tyrande. Either she landed elsewhere or continued on without us. We should keep an eye out. Fractured Blade. The chaotic energies of this place have scattered the Ebon Blade. I don't think Azeroth's blessings will reach you here, Paladin. We will need allies if we are to survive this place. We should find them quickly before they are overcome. Hasn't been laggy yet so far,
We must forge our own destiny.
but I'm sure it's coming. Our knights are strong, but they don't stand much chance scattered against such an opponent. We need to thin the ranks of our foe. The Ebon Blade won't do us any good if they are cut down.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter. Fight your way out of here. We will meet you ahead.
Of course, all these enemies are going to be dead. That's going to be the biggest bottleneck problem with all these quests in the beginning, are no mobs.
We are driven by a single purpose. Regroup with your fellow knights. We will not be far behind.
I think there's some people in my guild that are having problems with logging on and everything. One of the larger fiends has several of our knights engaged. Hurry to their aid, lest we lose more of our dwindling forces. Go, it is too late for me.
There's work to be done.
We are establishing a forward position. Go. Make sure we hold it.
It's essentially an execute for me. Come on. I'm too slow. Let's go pick a fight with the big guy. I ain't scared. Tickles. It tickles.
We rally up ahead.
What does my Heart of Azeroth do?
We have done all we can here. Let's get moving before reinforcements arrive.
How fortuitous. It appears to not do anything. Oh, it zapped him somehow.
Harness your hate. Make it
We've been in this place mere moments and already our forces are depleted. It will have to do. Take this horn. It can be used to call upon the remaining Ebon Blade forces to rally against your foes.
This clarion will signal the Ebon Blade to converge on your foe. Use it wisely.
Our enemy is relentless, but we will continue to drive them back. Stay vigilant, Paladin. Wow, I can't talk today. I am loath to leave some of our knights behind, but it is obvious we cannot stand against such foes. We must make sure their sacrifices were not in vain. It appears we've escaped our enemy's notice for the moment. We should take the opportunity to scout the nearby area for signs of our allies. We will draw less attention alone. The Ebon Blade will hold back, awaiting my signal. Come, let us see what awaits us in this hellscape.
We are vastly outnumbered. Let's try not to draw unwanted attention. Keep an eye out for clues that point to the whereabouts of our allies. Frost magic. Looks like the work of our friend, the Lord Admiral. The conflict seems to move in this direction. We should follow the trail before it grows cold.
You're so punny.
More of Lady Proudmoore's handiwork. It would be unwise to break the enchantment. Let's move along. The Lord Admiral is truly formidable.
I can see her.
One of these monstrosities. Hold! Up ahead! It's Lady Proudmoore! Looks like we've secured
We
the
cannot
Lord
let the
Admiral.
world fall to
I'll
darkness.
signal the Ebon Blade to advance.
Praise the light. I'd almost
Thank the
given up
light
hope.
You found us.
Jaina looks upon the Ebon Blade Knights. Is this all that remains of your forces? It's a relief to see friendly faces again, but we have little time for pleasantries. Thrall is wounded, and we are being hunted by the denizens of this realm. We must seek shelter at once. Come, I believe I know of a place.
Be careful who you trust. We can't stay here. Can you walk, Thrall?
I will manage. Thank you for coming to my aid, Jaina.
Something's flying at us from above.
They found us. Be ready.
Struggle all you like, mortals. You cannot escape your fate.
It's Pally killing time.
Chains will be eternal.
We're overrun. I'm getting us out of here.
Overrun? I was
Images
kicking their
behind
ass.
To keep them distracted. The illusion won't hold for long. Hurry. The way forward will
Those
not
images will
be
keep our
easy.
foes distracted for a time, but they will not give up their pursuit so easily. We must make haste.
I know what must be done.
There's a cave not far from here. If we hurry, we can seek refuge. Those fiends will give a chase if they spot us. Be prepared for a fight.
A single spark can set the world aflame. There's a cave just around the bend. With any luck, we can reach it before they notice.
Let's hope so. Our captors won't be pleased you managed to slip past them again. Well,
Scream Jesus.
You will not evade our grasp, mortals.
Oh,
Well, there goes our luck.
Knights, secure the cave. We'll hold off these fiends.
get off of Green Jesus.
So much for remaining unnoticed. Let's hurry.
What did Thrall mean by slip past them again? Escaped before.
Indeed. I've broken free countless times, only to end up back in a cage. I've hidden inside this cave before. We can't stay long, but it should buy us a little time.
I'll tell him I said hi.
another ambush. Bring them down.
Should get him a PC, man. And teach him the ropes.
Before we found you, did you see any sign of the Nightmare?
Miranda, here. No, I have not.
She leapt into the rift just ahead of us. She vowed to find Sylvanas Windrunner at any cost.
That is troubling. An ancient ritual infused her with incredible power. I fear it may be growing beyond her ability to contain it.
Your cell awaits, mage. The jailer has plans for you. I can't attack.
I've had enough of your cages, fiend.
There is nowhere to run. Nothing escapes the law.
Oh yeah, iRacing. Man, your brother is big into that. But it's pretty cool, man. I watched a lot of it over the quarantine.
It's useless to resist.
In here.
PC Master Race, man.
We should be safe enough here for the moment. When you first arrived, I wasn't sure if you were even real, or if you were just another illusion meant to torment
Woohoo!
us.
New follower. How you
I was
doing?
beginning to lose hope that I'd see anyone from our world again. The time for dreaming is over.
Rest here while you can, champion. I will tell you what I know.
The Alliance will endure.
Anduin insisted that our allies would come for us. I confess I had begun to doubt him. I'm sure you have many questions. I'll do what I can to provide answers, but I'm afraid even after... What has it been? Weeks? Longer? Time loses all meaning in a place of such darkness. Forgive me. Let me tell you what little I can.
We all have our
Oh, dude, I'm sorry it sucks logging in. Ooh, little hearts.
I will never forget.
I gotta get rid of this shadow, but my mic fell down earlier and I had to hang it back up.
Denizens call this realm the Maw. From what I have gathered, it was intended as a prison for the most foul, irredeemable souls that ever existed.
Something has changed. Pure, noble souls are being held captive here as well. They cry out in torment.
Indeed. And one of their tormentors, and ours,
That should update to total to 31, I think, but oh well.
it seems she has made a powerful ally. The Shades whisper of someone called the Jailer.
The jailer. Bum bum bum.
Control your power, or if the Jailer rules this realm. We know little about him, but it's clear he has taken a special interest in us. He has personally overseen our treatment here.
We have endured countless torments. At times, it felt as if we were being tested. Though for what purpose, I cannot say.
Whatever this Jailer and the Banshee are planning, it won't end well for any of us.
Ooh, that looks like Bane getting stabbed. What about
We
the others
all
who were
have our
taken?
ghosts. I caught glimpses of Bane and Anduin during my attempts to break free. They live. That's all I know for certain. But I have found no means of leaving them all. I can only manage to teleport short distances. This nightmare feels inescapable.
Countless souls are now pouring into this realm. Some have been here for untold ages. Perhaps one of them knows a way out.
I can scarcely imagine the horrors such spirits have endured. I fear there's nothing left of them to save. They manifest as malevolent shades that wander the darkness. I doubt they'd willingly help us.
Knights of the Ebon Blade have ways to compel the dead to speak. If we seize one of them, we can extract its secrets.
The true battle.
I need time to
lies ahead.
recover after that battle. Thrall could use rest too. While we rest, perhaps you and Mograine can seek answers.
Control your power.
For us,
Let
there is
me
no
control
peace,
you.
no rest.
If these souls have information we need, we will take it from them. Even after being shattered by the Banshee, the helm fragment given to you by Bolvar holds the power of domination. With it, we should be able to take control of the spirits long enough to find out what they know. They will need to be sufficiently weakened before we can break them. I'm confident you're more than capable of that task.
We are eternal.
Sir, yes, sir. Here we go. Let's go beat some things up. Ah, stupid rock. Rock versus horse. Rock wins every time. None of these are really good. You just taunt off me, bro? Go DPS spec. That's what I meant by being able to keep up that shield of the righteous when we were talking earlier. Cloudy Taco. Long fights, I think that'll be really nice, being able to keep that mitigation up. And then one of my talents gives me the free Word of the Protector. I think that'll work out nicely. Mana burn on a Death Knight. Sounds legit.
These souls are too fragmented. There must be another way.
Look over to the ridge. There lies our quarry. No telling how many souls are writhing together within that amalgam. With any luck, one of them might be coherent enough to give us answers.
This target poses a considerable threat. I will signal the Ebon Blade for assistance once we engage it.
Where did we go? Oh, see right here? There he is. Yeah, give me a second and I'll show you the tooltip so you can read it. Let's see, now I'm up to 9 seconds on it. 12. See, still at... And I'm pretty sure I don't have to be in melee range. Four and a half seconds. See, there's no charges on it, so as long as I have 3 holy power, I can use it any time. Yeah, I definitely think so. Find enough mouths, and one of them is bound to speak. Let's bring this thing back to the cave and find out what it knows. My instincts were correct. Whatever dark magic binds these souls together also keeps them more or less coherent. It will take time, but we will find out what this thing knows. My interrogation will require use of the helm, but rest assured I will return it to your care. Let's bring our prize to the Lord Admiral.
You're coming with us.
I really want to give you over the helm of domination? I don't know about that. We had to kick your ass back in Wrath to get the Ashbringer back.
Speak, fiend.
No hope, no mercy.
I will do what I can.
Seems your search was a success. Enough rest. There's much to be done.
Be careful who you trust.
Anduin is being kept in a place the Shades call the Tremaculum. It's not far, but the way is perilous. I've tried more than once to free him from his captors, but the forces holding him are too great for me to handle alone. I'm counting on your presence to tip the scales. What's a
Tremaculum
Tremaculum?
Can set the world aflame.
I wonder what that means. I'll have to look that up. Or if that's just
Once
a
we
made-up
find Anduin,
lizard word.
my staff will serve as an anchor for me to teleport us back to safety. All set. Let's get moving.
Thromcar.
They give you the thong there, Green Jesus.
I need to get closer.
Taunt off of me? What you thinking? No loot. Seems like a waste of time. Doofus. Oh, now it pops. I love having that auto thing where people come in and try to post links to other things and it just blocks them automatically.
This is the Tremaculum. Here, souls are tormented, twisted into wretched shades.
Last I saw Anduin, they were taking him to the tower above. We need to find a way up there. Here. I sense tendrils of magic gathering this room to the tower. It should take us there.
I think that was the lowest my health has been in months. My horse is nicer looking. I got rid of my markers.
Sylvanas, what does she want with him?
Hold here.
I was about to run right up on her.
A long road lies before us.
You won't succeed.
Such a narrow vision. You disappoint me. No
Wish that other
matter.
douche would get out of the way.
We will find what we seek. In another.
Anduin! How badly are you hurt?
Random Kultirist jerk standing in my way.
I'm relieved you're all safe.
These bonds are too strong to break by force. We must find a way to free him.
They really need to do something like Star Wars The Old Republic where people can't enter into your little story vision.
Low talk.
Greetings, friend.
I knew in my heart the light wouldn't fail us. Your presence here is the proof. Sylvanas thinks us broken. She believes she has already run. We will show her how mistaken she is. First, I will need your help. The bonds that hold me are impossibly strong. We will need the key to free me of them. My imprisonment here has been overseen by a creature they call the Afflictor. The key is likely in its possession. I've seen many souls brought here during my detention. The jailer seems to want to break them to twist them into his service, or worse. No soul deserves such a fate, champion. The Mosshorn here holds the keys to their chains. Free as many as you can and we'll get them away from here. Probably gonna go grind and kill all the guys I just spent my time killing on the way here, I'm sure.
It's too far away.
Find the cave on the other side of the chasm. Our allies will protect you there.
I need to get closer.
I'm going. Guess one thing I noticed is that I don't have to be standing in my consecration to make my Shield of the Righteous any more effective, so that'll be kind of good, but that goes back to that old habit of Legion rotation where you had to drop it down before you could get any benefit. Kind of like having an execute. Well, I guess since I can't use those. Oh, what did I do? There they are, Goblin Gliders. Could have used one there. Where my compadres go?
Ebonblade forces are positioned nearby. They will defend you.
It's too far away.
Really? This last douche won't drop a key. I should only be 2 in here. Of course. Is what a new ability for the execute? No. Well, I guess it's new-ish. We used to have that. It's the old Hammer of Wrath. Finally making a comeback after, gosh, it's been probably 5 or 6 years since we had that ability. I think rep paladins have kept it, but I think it was made baseline back for Shadowlands again. Give us a little more stabby power, I suppose. Makes the rotation kind of similar to a warrior when they get to their execute phase.
Your bonds are broken. Hurry, before the guards return.
Wonder how bad these hurt. Woo! Guess it answers that question. Be stupid to die from one of those. You have died from stupid.
Thank you, champion. I feared I would never be free of those shackles.
We should move quickly. Are you fit to travel?
I will be fine once this place is behind us. Lead on.
Did you find the key? Yep. I'd almost forgotten the feeling of freedom now. Let us take flight to these fiends. I knew I could trust you with this task, though we faced insurmountable odds. We must try to do what is right. I cannot express my gratitude enough for your help, champion. We mustn't linger, however. The jailer's forces will soon be alerted to the disturbance here. Let us leave this place at once.
The ability to teleport is new. But I should be able to open a portal back to my staff's location.
Those wounds look serious, Thrall. Let me tend them.
Thank you, Anduin. It'll feel good to be back at full strength.
Your arrival is timely.
Of course it is.
Our friend has something to share. All is not lost. Not yet. Speak. How do we leave this place?
Futile! The path sealed long ago.
So there is a way out. Tell us where to find it.
Waystone. At the cauldron. No. Dormant. Broken. Nothing escapes.
Could you make sense of what it said, Lord Admiral?
The cauldron it spoke of lies beyond the River of Souls. I believe Bane is being held captive there.
Then it seems our course is clear. Harness your hate.
Cannot say I enjoyed wielding the Helm of Domination. The magic it holds is unsettling to the dead. I gladly return it to your care.
We must forge our own destiny.
I will
We
do
cannot
what I
leave these
can.
innocent souls alone to their fate. Our remaining forces will remain on guard here. Signal us when you find this Waystone.
Our next step is clear. We must travel to Zoval's Cauldron, a frightful place I've heard spoken of in fanatical whispers. It's a forge of sorts that lies across the River of Souls. I have only been there a handful of times, but I have seen Bane held captive by the soldiers there. If fortune favors us, he'll still be nearby. Once he's safe, we can see about finding this Waystone the Shade spoke of.
The Alliance will endure. You're troubled, Thrall. What is it?
Still no sign of Tyrande. We cannot leave her alone in this nightmare.
Agreed. But we have no idea how to find her. We will do our best, but this Waystone may be our only means of escape. If there's a way out of the Maw, then there has to be a way back in. We will return for her.
Worgen can mount up in here because they're not calling him out.
I hear something
Interesting.
stirring.
Your wretched souls will feed the coming darkness.
Wretched? I heard you were soundly beaten by a force of wretched champions, witch.
You will pay for that insult! The skies of your world will be darkened by the wings of my Morsworn!
For Azeroth!
Oh, good job, Thrall. Piss her off.
What is this madness?
This sound! It's unbearable!
Keep moving!
Don't have to tell me twice.
Look! On the precipice above! Is that?
The jailer.
He has Bane.
He's a big dude.
A long road lies before
Jailer
us.
has Bane. This is worse than we feared.
Pitiful mortal. I find your spirit unworthy. Bane! No!
His wounds are mending, but his spirit remains weakened. I've never seen anything like it.
I believe I have. In a place very far from here.
Don't let me heal.
Well met. For Azeroth.
Even as Bane's flesh mends, his spirit draws closer to death. I have seen dark magic like this before among the Shadow Moon clan. The jailer's minions must have inflicted a similar malady upon Bane. The only cure for the Shadow Moon's curse was to find the object they used to poison the spirit and shatter it. The sorcerers of this realm wield ornamental daggers. That might be what we're looking for. We must find the one that they used on Bane quickly. I was a damned fool for throwing my axe at that sea hag. We can't afford to lose focus. The battle ahead won't be easy. I'll need another weapon to help us fight to the Waystone. Looks like these soldiers have plenty of armaments. Let's keep an eye out for one that I can use.
Together, we are strong.
Let's get you a weapon, bro.
A crossbow? Huh. I prefer to strike my enemies face to face. I suppose it's got heft to it. Let's see what else we can find.
Fighting in melee with a crossbow. Look like those classic hunters.
I've never been one for staves, but at least it won't break in a melee. Let's keep looking.
Man, you are picky, bro.
A serviceable weapon, though I've never understood why the Alliance seems so fixated with swords. Too much blade, not enough.
Alright. I don't know what you're insinuating there, Mr. Thrall.
Too long a handle. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's take one more look. At last, a proper warrior's weapon. If the jailer comes, he will taste my steel. This must be the dagger. Bane's blood still stains its blade.
Fortunate to find the sorcerer who poisoned Bane's spirit. I need your help breaking this link to the High Chieftain. This lacks the balance or craftsmanship of a good Frostwolf axe, but it will have to do. Let's get moving. Now that we have the dagger, it will take the combined will of all of us to sever the weapon's link to the High Chieftain. Jaina, Anduin, and I must do our part to keep Bane's spirit grounded, so it will be up to you to deal with whatever force is unleashed when the blade is broken. You're up to the task.
Let honor guide your path. When I break the blade, be prepared for whatever comes.
This curse is tearing his soul apart. You must defeat it quickly.
Hold on, Bane! Do not let the jailer take you!
I think he's coming too. Bane, can you hear me?
Anduin?
I noticed that I lost a bunch of stamina because all those extra
It almost
pieces of stamina are gone.
not for this champion. Then you have my eternal gratitude, hero. I am Bane,
Were
son
not
of
for your
Cain.
efforts, I am certain my body and soul would be trapped in this forsaken place for eternity. I owe you my life, champion, and I will fight to my last breath to repay this debt.
Without
I wish we
honor,
had more time for you
we
to
have
recover,
nothing.
but we need to move. The true battle
Understood.
lies ahead.
Lead the way.
We must move quickly if we wish to find the Waystone. The soul mentioned it overlooks the cauldron, which would put it somewhere up on the ridge on the other side. Unfortunately, this area is swarming with enemy forces. We'd best avoid engaging them, lest we draw the jailer's attention. I can shield us from sight, but we all have to stay together.
I will not.
We seek a waystone located beyond the cauldron. Have you seen it? I spotted an obelisk of ancient stone upon the high ridge. It did not seem important. The jailer's forces pay it little heed. What do you think it is?
Our way out of here. We hope. We cannot let the world
I'm almost
fall
tempted to
to
fight that big
darkness.
lead
Be
up there.
careful who you trust.
The jailer's forces seem endless. There is no way we can fight through them all. Jaina, can you hide us from their sight?
My spell will get us past most of his guards.
Ah, I forgot
There
to
will
turn war
likely
mode
be
on.
some who can see through it.
Dang it.
Stay close. We can't afford to draw their attention. Hold here. Careful. These eyes can see through my spell.
The size of the jailer's army rivals that of the Legion, and it's growing larger.
Hold here.
So many souls pouring into the maw. The dead of Azeroth, Draenor, worlds beyond our imagination. All damned to this place.
To be forged into weapons for the jailer. Despite all Sylvanas has done, I never thought she'd be part of something like this.
Stay close. My spell has limited range.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Look, on the platform ahead. That must be the Waystone. We need to reach it before the jailer takes notice.
The Waystone was said to be dormant, yet it seems to be reacting to our presence. can't find a way to activate it.
I don't think the stone is responding to us. I think it's responding to this champion.
Ah, special.
A just cause is always
We made it.
worth
If we
fighting
can
for.
activate this waystone, we just might be able to escape this place. Anduin examines the obelisk intently. I've never seen markings like these before. I've studied Titan artifacts, but this appears to be made by a different hand. Doesn't respond to me. I think Jane is right. The waystone is reacting to your presence. Perhaps you'll have better luck activating it. Stay on your guard. The jailer's forces paid this no mind when it was dormant, but there's no telling what they'll do if it changes.
Victory.
When the
in
jailer
light.
realizes our plan, he'll send all his forces against us. Our only chance is to keep them at bay long enough for the waystone to fully charge. Every second counts.
The first ones. Responding to a mortal? Impossible.
The first one. So.
Take them!
Tap targeting at its finest. Wow.
Hold the line! The waystone must finish charging!
We have stopped endless armies before. We will never yield.
It's nearly charged! Do not falter!
Death comes for the soul of your world. All that you see, all that you know, will be undone. Jaina, something's wrong. It seems the waystone has stopped charging.
The stone responds to you, champion! Try to activate it while we hold off the jailer's army!
The waystone appears to be waiting for something. You reach out and touch its surface.
Nothing escapes the law. Yield to the inevitable.
They've stopped their advance. The light is with me. Even here. Go, champion! Go! You have failed.
I have precisely what I need. An agent of the Maw is